person. I didn't enjoy killing people. I served from 1978 to 1999. I served as the chief executioner for 17 years. I executed 62 inmates for the state of Virginia. Well, in 1982, after the first execution, the executioner, the chief executioner at that point, he taken sick right after the first execution. I don't know whether it come from aftermaths of the executions or what, but he took sick and he resigned from corrections, you know. So at that point, I took over. I was totally for the death penalty. When I was a teenager, I witnessed a young lady being shot to death right before my eyes. And I actually chased this guy, trying to apprehend him, but I was unable to do so. But this guy later turned himself in. And I think at that particular time, I wanted revenge for that young lady because she was innocent. And if I had moved to the left of her, this guy would have shot me in the head. And I thought that these guys that go out and commit crimes like that, they deserve to be put to death because they took the life of an innocent person. And after 62 executions, and then having a guy on death row and not being able to see a killer himself, I only can see a human. And the only killer that I could see was myself. And I refused to look into the mirror because I was the only actually killer down there. Society sentenced a guy, the jury sentenced a guy, or the judge sentenced a guy to death row, but yet when I receive him 15 days prior to his execution, I can't see a killer. I see a human being. I see a respectable human being, a person that do everything in his power to give you all the respect. I can see a good side of this guy wherein society can't. I would say about 94% of them say that, you know, they were guilty. But the other 6% say, you know, they were innocent. We had a guy that was innocent, that was placed on death row by society. And I came within weeks of killing this guy. And this guy's a free person now. But if by any chance that I had killed this guy, executed this guy, and they come to find out a year or 2 years or 6 months later that he was innocent, who do you think will feel the burden behind taking the life of this person? It will be myself, and I will be just as guilty as anybody else will go out there and take the life of an innocent person. When I read the death certificate, when I sign off and I look for a cause of death, it say homicide. And it puzzled me because I don't want to be considered as a person just committed a homicide. God is in control of everything. We do not have the right to take the life of another person. If you think about it, Jesus, who died on the cross for us, he lost his life. He was innocent. Our criminal justice system is supposed to be the best in the world. We are still killing innocent people. I'm an advocate now against the death penalty. We do not have to execute people. Society don't know what goes on behind the curtain. And I think by me being able to publicize and go out and explain to them the procedures and the effect of these things, I think now that they are aware of what's going on, and I think they will have a different outlook. I execute 62 inmates for the state of Virginia.